right, so this is officially the very first video of our new garden, our new land. I'm gonna go to the very beginning. It's March 13th today, and we have moved here about a month ago, so this video may not be very interesting in terms of gardening, but this is more for me to have the before so that I know what I want to do here. And so without too much detail, I'm probably gonna do a whole lot of hydrangeas here and some evergreens. I'm thinking there's gonna be an evergreen tree over there in that corner, some sort of cedar. Over here, more hydrangeas. I'm planning on some stepping stones. Right now we have no flowers. I am planning on putting a little planter over here full of pansies today that I just got. All of this is empty, although there are some things coming up. These look like probably tulips, I would imagine. I have no idea what's been planted here, if anything. There are some spring flowers trying to come up. They also looks like they're being eaten by slugs or snails. No clue what these two plants are. I've got a beautiful rhodo that's supposed to be a light pink. Can't wait for it to bloom. Always wanted to have a rhodo, and there's a rose here, and I have no idea what it looks like. So we'll see about that. And there's a holly right here, and I'm gonna remove her for sure and plant something better there. Not a fan of that. On this side, this was such a welcome surprise. I had some snowdrops. They've gone over already. There's one that's still trying to make it. So cute. They are growing everywhere here on the island. I did not expect that. And I had one daffodil that's also being eaten, or maybe it just gets ripped by this barberry. I'm gonna have to, I think that's what it's called. I think I'm gonna have to remove this as well. Also something trying to grow here. I have no idea what that is. I need to learn all these plants and perennials that are growing here. There's obviously a spring flower here. No clue what that is. I don't know if that's sweet, but it's popping up everywhere. And then some what looks like spring flowers here. Probably another daffodil is going to come up here. Yeah, so very exciting. Eventually we're gonna have a fence here. I feel a little rusty making videos. It's been months since the end of last season, I believe. My rain barrel for now is not connected. It's just gonna sit in here because I don't know where it's gonna go. So let's enter the backyard and check it out. Here's another view of what the street looks like behind us, or rather in front of the house. My greenhouse is gonna go here, and then this is going to be my vegetable garden with raised boxes. I did already start some things, so I do have the greenhouse set up and just a few things started. I do have a lot of seedlings in the house, and maybe I'll do a quick short video of that. Here I have nothing's coming up yet. It's been kind of frosty some nights, so I'm not expecting anything, although I did see this is something. Oh yeah, and there's a little bit of radish trying to poke through the ground. You see some more here, so that's the first on the island. I planted some sweet peas and calendula here as well. And yeah, like I said, I've got some seedlings in a house. There's some pak choi that I think I'm gonna try and transplant already. So, and bring it to the greenhouse. This is all a mess. This all needs to get done. And I already kind of started because the dogs are running here to go up on the terrace, and they're just making a whole lot of mess on the deck, not terrace, because all of this is mud, and we do get a lot of rain here. So what I want to do is there's a slab that was broken, so I'm replacing it, and I just got 6 more today. So what we're gonna do is, this is all going to be rocks with the path that splits into the area. That's the future site of, there will be a screen, some sort of privacy fencing, and there will be a hot tub and an infrared sauna here. And we're gonna have like a creek waterfall thing wrap itself out and fall into the pond below. That's all in the future. But here is where the path kind of like splits, and so goes into that area, and over here into the entrance, and then it will split over there and go into my garden. So I think that's the plan. But I started with this corner just because it was so muddy, and just dogs were making a lot of mess. So this is the planter with the pansies that I'm gonna take care of and put it in front of the house because I want some color. I'm gonna quickly, this is just a cinder blocks entrance to the basement. I'm gonna quickly go and do a bird's eye view so I remember it the way it was. It's a quick view of my path that I started. I'm gonna plant some sort of perennial, not sure what yet, in that pot. I want something that's evergreen and that's just gonna give me color through the winter. And like I said, the path is just gonna split up and off it goes. Our barbecue is here. I wanted my fountain to be here, and of course there's no hookup for electricity. It's one of the issues that we have in this house. They're looking. I already have one little pansy planter keeping us happy. It's been here for about 2 weeks. They're okay with frost, and that's why I decided to do another one for the front of the house. Yeah, so this will be looking over the garden and a greenhouse here. And where those two rocks are, we're planning on planting 2 palm trees, the Chinese fan palm, I think it's called, and we'll create like a concrete steps, wide steps that go down past the, this is the retaining wall, and go down and just gonna wrap around, and all of that area over there is gonna be my love's little orchard. I think he's planning on 8 fruiting trees there, and the rest is going to be sort of open for the dogs, and probably some sort of sitting area or pergola in that corner, and quite possibly another one in that corner where that white mark is. That's the mark for the property, and it might be a pergola going in. Another super cute surprise is the fact that we have hummingbirds just come to visit us. So my love makes them mixture of sugar and water. I'm not really sure what goes in it, and they just like come here, and I just heard their little ticking, whatever you would call it, whenever we're on the deck and they're trying to drink. They do that, so I'm gonna look out for it, and one day I'm sure I'm gonna catch it on camera. And here's the view of the ocean. Yeah, very excited about the potential here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do on this deck. I thought I just saw a hummingbird come. Yeah, so for now we just have like our 2 lawn chairs back from Edmonton. Eventually it will get changed by a proper sitting area. For now this will do. We have more than enough other projects to complete. My little snail is here. Yeah, not very interesting, I guess, right now. But it's interesting to me. It's got a lot of potential, and I can't wait to sort of do all of it. Obviously, it's gonna take some time and effort, and I'm sure it's gonna stretch out because there will be other things that we need to take care of first, and it's not like we have infinite supply of money, but it will all get done. We did already buy some lights and install them all along the 2, like the back fence and the top of the retaining wall. Oh yeah, I should come around. So yeah, just doing a few things here and there, and it will look nice one day. For now, the dogs are enjoying all the extra space for sure. So this is my loft's shed. I'm gonna have my shed is gonna be the greenhouse. So we have like all of this empty area, and this is probably gonna be like a sitting area. Yeah, they have a bunch of benches and stuff put up against the fence because Silo just freaks out on a little, not a little, young puppy that they have, the dog. So Silo barks a lot, and yeah, I think they just kind of did that. And plus the guy was worried that his dog was gonna go after the little lights that we hung on the fence. Yeah, so anyway, just a little bit of communicating with the neighbors, and yeah, I'm straying. I got distracted with all of that instead of talking about the garden. So yeah, this is it. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. My love wants all of this to sort of like hang and look like 100 years after people with all the vines. I'm thinking maybe there's a potential to do something else with this retaining wall. I just don't know what that is yet. And that's that. Now I was just gonna go back, as I usually do, back in Edmonton. Very rusty, this shaky, but I'm gonna appreciate this later when it comes time to looking back at what it looked like at the beginning after we've done a few things. It will be nice to see how it all started. And as usual, I always miss the very much like the actual before, since I've already started a project. I should have done this sooner, but there was so many things to do, and we're working already. So yeah, it will all get done. That's it. Bye.